Crypto kids, it looks like there is massive manipulation for Bitcoin at almost the highest levels in government. I know that Carl just spoke about it over on his channel, but I really wanted to make an update video over here as well, because Bitcoin not only is seeing massive levels of manipulation, but also we're about to close the huge CME gap that was created last night that we spoke about over on the Moonshow channel, and we set limit orders to buy Bitcoin cheap if it were to close. So guys and girls, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe to become a crypto kid. And with that said, let's jump over into the Bitcoin CME chart and see how much lower can we go, or if this is actually the final shakeout. So with that said, let's go over into the Bitcoin price analysis. So jumping over into the price of Bitcoin, you can see that we're back down to $86,700. I posted this chart over on the free Crypto Kids Telegram community. If you want to join, the link is down in the description below. But we have basically closed the CME gap perfectly now, and all my limit buy orders for Bitcoin has been filled. This has been an incredible dollar cost averaging, but yeah, since the CME gap is basically now fully closed, all of my buy orders to buy Bitcoin for the CME gap closure have been practically filled. And the reason why these kind of close every single time is just because when you have such a massive wick, now that institutions play a much bigger role for Bitcoin, these CME gaps 95% of the time tend to fail. So it is something that we shouldn't ignore, and it is something that's super obvious to be trading in the future if you haven't already set limit orders or if you haven't bought Bitcoin already. But actually, now that we're closing it, I think if you haven't bought Bitcoin and added it to your dollar cost averaging, then I would seriously consider doing it now. I know I've been saying this for the past couple of days multiple times, but really, like, this is the most bullish fundamentally that Bitcoin can possibly be. With the strategic reserves and with everything that we're seeing right now, money supply is still not growing, Fed not in quantitative easing, and Bitcoin is still pumping. It's kind of like a miracle. So if you've not been accumulating Bitcoin, please seriously consider doing so, because this may be your final chance to buy Bitcoin in the $80,000 range. So let's go back into the Bitcoin USD chart and talk about if this is the final shakeout or if Bitcoin will continue seeing the further push towards the downside. So Bitcoin USD, let's go to Bitstamp. Like I said, I shared this chart over on the free Telegram community. You've been rejected from this huge downward sloping resistance line. The only time where I'm going to be opening not dollar cost averaging spot buy orders, but massive Bitcoin long positions is when we break out of this downward sloping trend line. Until Bitcoin does see that breakout, I will refrain from entering into massive Bitcoin long positions. The CME gap has been filled. The 200 moving average is being retested. Hopefully not for the second time, but this area marks a very good place to be buying into Bitcoin, right? And we spoke about the Consensio, so let me just see if I can bring out my indicators, and let's have a look at the moving averages. Over on the 4-day time frame, Consensio is being rejected from. You can see a massive shooting star candle, still bullish, right? We have a hammer reversal candle followed by a shooting star candle. There is rejection from Consensio, which is not practically good. So the upcoming 2 weeks are going to be very important to see if Bitcoin is going to play out these reversal candles and then push back again to the $95,000 area. The only issue is there is a lot of resistance at that point. So we're right now neutral. We're in the buy the dip phase, and we're going to see in the upcoming 2 weeks or so if Bitcoin is able to successfully break above 95. And when we do, that will be the confirmation of new Bitcoin all-time highs. But until that happens, it doesn't look so easy for us to reclaim all-time highs in the immediate short term. And then the final piece of analysis that I will share with you is the Ichimoku on the daily time frame. You can see that the Ichimoku cloud, which is also called the Komu cloud, is providing Bitcoin with massive support. So in this range, again, still by the dip. If we break below 86K with a confirmation on the daily, that is when things get interesting, but I don't see that as the most likely scenario. If we quickly go to altcoins, Ethereum USDT back down to $2,100, fully erasing all the gains generated from the strategic crypto reserve news yesterday. Unbelievable. Like, you literally have the president of the United States of America saying that I'm going to be doing a strategic reserve, which includes Ethereum, and you're just below where we were yesterday. So it kind of seems like it's just unbelievable that people are bearish. It really doesn't feel real. So that just goes to show you the amount of fear and the amount of hatred against Ethereum. And when there is such amount of emotional negativity for an asset, but the long term seems bullish, that's usually a good time to be accumulating. Link USDT was not mentioned to be a part of the strategic reserve, but I strongly believe that there's a very, very high chance that it will be announced as one in the future. So Link USDT is a good one, in my opinion, to be hodling. Then Cardano, I think it's erasing the gains also that it produced yesterday, now down to 88 cents. Again, I think it's a great one to be accumulating. I mean, look, this is a major altcoin, but it's nowhere near as liquid or high in market cap as Bitcoin. So if the US truly starts buying Cardano, it will absolutely fly to the moon. So again, another great buy. And then finally, Solana USDT. If we go into Solana, you can see it's also erased all the gains that it has produced yesterday. Another very, very good buy. So guys and girls, with that said, have a wonderful evening. I'm just going to sleep tonight. It's been a very long past 48 hours and I think we deserve some very nice sleep. So with that said, I'll see you all on the next video tomorrow morning or in the afternoon. If you don't catch me on the CryptoKid channel, then you can always find me over on the Moonshow channel with my daily live streams. Currently, because of Ramadan, 7 p.m. GST, Monday to Friday. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, CryptoKids, and I'll see you all on the next video very soon. Take care, guys, and as always, bye-bye.